Okay, and welcome. Greetings. Welcome to the first installment of your Migration Challenge project. So here we are at the Geotech Hub. So let's go ahead and find that assignment here listed under challenges. Okay, so here's your introduction. You can read the whole thing through, but more or less what you're looking for are two different political cartoons to analyze, okay? And we have something set up for you guys that will help you with this process step by step. You should actually already be here. If you're watching this screencast, it'll be linked right here. How this works, you go through all 10 steps. When you are finished with each step, let's go ahead and wait for this to load. Okay, when you're finished with each step, it's pretty cool. You can just drop down this arrow right here and click done. It will magically turn green. So what you're looking for are green boxes instead of red. Okay, so here's what we want to do. We want to find political cartoons and add to a Google Drawing. So there's two things we need to do. First off, we're going to go to Drive, and we're going to open up a new drawing. Okay, and here we are. Let's just go ahead and leave that as so right now. We can change the name if we wish. Computer's taking a little while to get going. So let's go ahead and rename this our last name. And Migration Challenge. Okay, there we go. So if we go back to this, it says use these databases to find your political cartoons. So use these. What you want to find is, if we go back here, what you want to find is a specific topic, okay? Not just immigration. See if you can find something specific, very specific, on opposite sides of the issue. So it could be the economy, it could be workers, it could be maybe security threats. Make sure that it's a very specific political cartoon. You can go ahead and click on these links here to get there. I'm going to do, for the purposes of demonstration, I'm not going to use political cartoons actually. I'm going to use something a little different. And it actually just so happens that I've pulled up two photos instead. So I'm going to go ahead and add these here. So I've got these two photos. This one here is taken in World War II. Okay, so these are Greek refugees in a refugee camp in Palestine, which is just south of Syria. And here's a photo of a refugee camp of Syrians in France. Okay, so we can get into the why I selected these photos at a later point, but what needs to happen right now is we need to get these photos in here. So there's a few ways to do that. You can just simply drag and drop. So if we open this up, let's try it like so. Let's just go ahead and drag and drop. And here is our first image. And the next one, once again, we just drag and drop. Okay, if you, and right now they're terribly missized and everything else, we'll fix that in a moment. If you you are struggling with the drag and drop features, you can right click or do the 2-finger tap and save image as. This will bring up an option to save it into your Google Drive. You can do the same here. Save image as. You also have the option to copy the link address. So let's try it like so. So if you copy the link address, go back here, we can delete this one, go to Insert Image, and here's this option by URL, so we can Control Paste. And our photo should appear. Oh, maybe that's not the case. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's go ahead and just do the old-fashioned drag and drop. Okay, so there we are. That is the first part. That's all we want to do. But we're going to do one more thing really quick, just so we don't forget this. Right here, let's go back. So we've got this this photograph, or in your case, a political cartoon. Before we close these tabs, let's go ahead and copy the URL. If you want to get really fancy, you can actually download it as a short URL. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've got it here. So here's my short URL. It's the same function as copying this. It's not going to look great, but off to the side or somewhere on the bottom, we're going to add a text box, and there it is. And we're going to paste that one there. I'm going to keep the two sides kind of separate so we know which URL belongs to which photo. Okay, then we'll just keep that off to the side just so we know. That will be important for a later step.